Rousseau both have it 118 to 110. Steve Gray scores it 119 to 109. All three scorecards go to the winner by unanimous decision. The fighting pride of London, England, and once again, the heavyweight champion of the world, the man known as AJ, Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua is once again the heavyweight champion of the world. Look at him puff out his chest. He deserves this moment. Embarrassed in New York City. Beaten down by a very game challenger. And he has regained it. Erasing the sting of the embarrassment and the defeat, and showed complete boxing class in the ring tonight.
If you're Anthony Joshua, you rejoin the conversation about being the top heavyweight in the world.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Well, you know, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder are looking on, a big hug. A lot of sportsmanship between these two. These are two very good people. Comport themselves beautifully, and there's no animosity there, just good competition at the highest level.
And for Andy Ruiz, this isn't the end. I think he'd have a lot of problems with, say, a Tyson Fury, who throws a lot of punches and keep him off him. But against, say, a Deontay Wilder, who doesn't throw a lot of punches, I think he'd be competitive. There's still big fights ahead for Andy Ruiz.
Well, look, Hasim Rahman, you know, his career didn't end there. There are lots of fighters who won the heavyweight title and lost it right away, but continued on in their career. And no matter what, whether you're, you know, Michael Moore or Ingemar Johansson, you have history by winning the title. So he has a lot to be proud of, but tonight is Anthony Joshua's night. He'll be taking pictures throughout the evening. A triumphant performance as the challenger turns to champ. 94% of this fight, according to CompuTrack, fought at distance. So Joshua had the discipline to fight at distance all night long. And you saw Sergio, he was tempted to slug it out at certain times, but he thought better of it.
I couldn't see Anthony Joshua winning, mixing it up with Andy Ruiz, or even fighting on the inside, or trying to back up Ruiz. That wasn't the game plan. That's not the way that Joshua was going to win the fight. The only way, in my opinion, that he could have won and regained those titles is exactly what he did. It's boxing, moving, and clinching when he had to.
Look at Andy Ruiz becoming heavyweight champion.
Talk us through the game plan, talk us through the fight, and how you carried it out.
A man like me don't make no excuses. My boy Chisora said I can win this if I'm ready to DIE. And look, this is about boxing. I'm used to knocking guys out, you know what I'm saying? But last time I realized, hang on a minute, I hurt the man and I got caught coming in and I gave the man his credit. There was no excuses, right? But I said to myself, I'm gonna correct myself and come again. I respect Andy and his family, his trainers so much. I just wanted to put on a great boxing masterclass and also show the sweet science of this lovely sport is about hitting and not getting hit.
Physically, we can see the difference, lighter, faster, but mentally, was there a difference, a change in mentality as well?
Never a change in mentality. You know the saying, stay hungry, stay humble. I'm hungry, I'm humble in defeat, and I'm gonna remain humble in victory. And I just want to say thank you to Andrew Ruiz and his family. I want to say thank you to everyone in Saudi Arabia. I want to say thank you to all the traveling fans, all of my supporters. And I want to say thank you to God and thank you to Eddie Hearn, Barry Hearn, all my team. Respect to Tom Hall, my mentor, Matchroom, Rob McCracken, Angel, Joby, Jamie, Chris, Gatman, Mark Ellison, Mike Loosemore, Rob Madden, man, Seltz, Henry, 258 Management. I don't know what to say. I can just keep on going on. Soapbox London, Sky Sports, The Zone, and everyone in this building, let's go!
How difficult is it to keep a cool head when someone like Andy Ruiz is marching you down over 12 rounds?
It's all about preparation. As I said, one day when I release a book, I'll talk through my career. Listen, careers are all about experience. There's no losing, there's no winning. It's just about creating great memories in this game that we all love. I took my L and I bounced back. Anyone can do it. Life is a roller coaster. What do you want me to do? Give up? I hear certain man saying, oh, I should retire, I should retire. Come on, man. We love this sport. Andy, are you ready to retire? Are you ready to retire? Exactly, he's a warrior.
Energy, baby.
He wants to go again. Fight. Please respect us. This is what we love to do. I respect Andy.
Who wants to see the third fight?
So let's ask that question. It's 1-1. Let's talk about the future. Would you do it again?
Without a doubt. Listen, if you heard, we're going to do it a third.
Andy, while you're here, commiserations. What went wrong?
You know what? It was his night, man. I think I didn't prepare as how I should have, and you know I gained too much weight, but I don't want to give no excuses. He won, he boxed me around, but you know what? If we do the third fight, best believe I'm gonna get in fucking best shape, and I'm in the best shape of my life.
Apologies for the language. Was that key that you did come in too heavy? There was a lot of raised eyebrows at the weigh-in yesterday. How much of an effect did that have during the fight?
You know what? It kind of affected me a lot. I thought I was gonna feel stronger. I thought I was gonna be better, but you know what? I think next fight I'm gonna get more prepared. I'm gonna work with my team a little bit more. I try to train myself kind of for this preparation. Like I said, I don't want to give no excuse. Anthony Joshua did a hell of a job, but I just want to give thanks to God and to everybody here in Saudi Arabia that was supporting.
Did you feel that you were going to get to him as the fight was going on? You were chasing him and chasing him and chasing him. After the first fight, you knew you could hurt him. Did you think you were going to get to him, and how disappointed are you that you couldn't get there?
Yeah, you know, I think I was chasing him too much instead of cutting the rings. I was hesitating too much. I felt my arms felt like I couldn't throw my combinations, but you know what? I know next time I'm going to do a lot better, but who wants to see the third trilogy fight right here in Saudi Arabia, baby?
Commiserations to you, Andy. Let's have a word on the future with promoter Eddie Hearn. Andy wants number 3. AJ seems to want number 3. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia seems to want number 3. What are the future plans?
The future plans is celebrate. Celebrate and celebrate hard. This man has been responsible for the growth of British boxing. He has given everything to the sport. He won Olympic gold for Great Britain. He won a world championship after 16 fights, unified it after 19 fights, unified it after 21 fights, and tonight in Saudi Arabia, he becomes a 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. And that is beautiful.
How much did you enjoy that?
They wrote him off. They said he was all hype. You know, he had to come back from humiliation at Madison Square Garden. Tonight, he's the governor. He's the governor of the division. He's 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. Give him the respect. He's a great individual. Mate, we're coming home tomorrow night. Heathrow, we're landing. This is going to be one hell of a flight home. And I want to say thank you so much to Prince Khalid and Prince Abdulaziz from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. You know, we got criticised for coming here. The experience and the welcome we've received from the people has been incredible. The vision that they have for the boxing, unforgettable. Tonight, he's done it. Anthony Joshua, 2-time heavyweight champion of the world.
One more on the future. This is definitely Andy and Anthony's night, but is the Grand Slam unification still a chance?
Listen, we wanted the undisputed for years and years. Don't worry about that. Tonight's about celebrating. We'll do what he wants to do. He's always wanted to be undisputed. People listen to rubbish, people talk. We said we're not going to talk about any other fights. And you know what? We're not even going to do it now. We're not even going to give him the airtime because he's the king. He's the king. No, you are the king. No. You are. They wrote you off. They wrote you off. They said you were hype. You come back. You schooled him. And you're the king again. Trust me.
I'm worried that he's coming for the microphone. There's a lot of people that will have stayed up watching this. You've got fans all over the world, but your fan base is in Britain. Have you got a message for everyone back home?
As I always say, I'm not perfect, but I'm trying. And I also want to shout out Prince Khalid, Prince Abdulaziz, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, SCEE holding us down. We're going to see more boxing in this region. We're going to see more boxing in London and America. Once again, thank you so much for coming. Listen, I'm going to jump on Instagram, send me the location. Where's the turn up? We're going to party tonight. 2-time.
2-time, congratulations.
Well, a lot to digest there. Brian Kenny here ringside with Sergio Mora once again. And look, at the very outset, just to hear what Anthony Joshua said, the key to this fight, you know, amid everything else, stay hungry, stay humble. And that was key to his preparation. Andy Ruiz saying that, hey, we didn't have the right preparation. Well, that's on him. He understands that. He wants a third fight. But that's where it starts, Sergio. Stay hungry, stay humble. He was humbled. He was embarrassed, and now he's back on top.
You know, Andy Ruiz made Snickers famous.